Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Discounty. We're going to pick up where we left off. So basically, we got all our trade deals up to level 2. That was the requirement for the bank to give us the loan to get the new, store, whatever you wanted. But what ultimately ended up happening was, as a last requirement, the bank owner was like, you gotta find an employee. And then came back and was like, all right, I really just want you to hire my son. So we became competitors with their son because the son was like, yeah, I'm not taking the job, and opened a lemonade stand in our front door area. So we put fish in their lemonade to get them in trouble, and supposedly they're gonna work for us. Now, I have made the comment, I'm hoping this has like some kind of redemption arc for the kid, and it's not just the kid's a butt and we just have to live with that. Just because, from a storytelling perspective, I could get behind the idea that the kid was actually bright or smart, but really bored in their home little town, because that's a thing that actually happens, and so they act out and everything. But by taking them to work, that maybe they actually end up starting to help us work the job, start to recognize that we're being taken advantage by the discounty company would be my assumption, and yada yada. But we'll see. I don't actually know where this game goes. We're going to pick up where we left off. Now, I did notice the game is actually separated out into chapters, which is best I can guess. The chapter separations are like the major milestones of you get the store is chapter 1, you expand the store is chapter 2, and then the third chapter I'm assuming is when we get our new store. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is check on our marketing. So 2 of my individuals' posters came down, so let's run over to the printing shop, because I did leave those there. I don't think anyone's inventory I hadn't topped off yet. I was deliberately not buying shelves for a good while. So you grab... Gotcha. So we're gonna grab their posters and leave those in there. And to queue those up. So I'm gonna put the posters down. But we're going to go ahead and do a run around on people's inventories, because I, for the life of me, don't remember where everyone's inventory is at. I am really hoping that as our store gets bigger, I will have the ability to just be like, hey, Fisher, where's my inventory, man? And, like, not have to run around to do those interactions. Did I misread that? Okay, that's fine. Must be nice having the harbor to yourself. More fish for you, I guess. There must have been a lot of fishers here at one point. What happened? Ever heard the saying, mice deserting a sinking ship? They'd like to change the deal. Okay, so you can get a box of salmon. Alright, so got the salmon. But today's supposed to be the first day for the Orchid. Alright. I'm just skipping this because we just had this dialogue earlier. Alright. So she has nothing there, but we did sell enough to get our perk point. So a special decoration that makes vendors' items more appealing. I'm gonna go for the discount. Always had a pleasure doing business with you. Toots! Okay, nothing to add there. And then I was holding off buying the shelves just until the next upgrade, because I have this sneaking suspicion when we do get our bigger store or whatever, that once that happens, we'll end up getting our, I know we aren't ready for the factory, but once we get the bigger store, I suspect we'll get more options. That blasted cat riling up the sheep? And for what? Entertainment? What's happening? Whose cat? Fred, or whatever she calls it. Miss Anderson's cat? Can Fred really rile up an entire flock of sheep? Have you seen Fred? Her head is the size of a mallet. That cat is a rogue. Okay, nothing to do here. Alright, so it looks like I just had the one box of salmon was the only thing I was off. So clearly when I restocked the last time, I just ended up short on money, which isn't super surprising. It's probably the beginning of the previous day. There's the posters are missing. So whose posters do we have up? We're gonna go way over here to this edge, just barely in. Alright, so it's 2-1, whatever. That's fine. Alright. Chester, you actually showed up. Yeah, might as well. I didn't think it'd take you for mommy's boy. That didn't land well. Anyway, I've been looking forward to your company. Have you? Of course, having somebody by my side would make my day much better. I could really use your help. So, welcome to this county. If working here won't be your new favorite pastime activity, it certainly will be for me. I need help stocking the shelves with items throughout the day. Can I work the tills? How old are you again? 16. I'm afraid you have to be 18 to do that, so you'll have to wait. Prove your worth till then and I might let you. Yes, boss. Don't call me boss. Okay, boss. Never change, Chester. Now let's get to it. I should let Derek know I hired his son. See if that works at all. It's not often I go in. It's not often I get to go in here. You're always closed. Oh, sorry. It's not that I always get to go. You're always closed. The bank is open until 8 p.m. every day. I find that generous. Would you get more business if you expanded your opening hours? Isn't this county only open till 5 p.m.? Point taken. So what business do you have here at Blomkist Bank? I hired your son. Do I qualify for the loan now? Elmer's tree might have been... Let's see. Elmer's tree might have been destroyed in the process. Let's not talk further about the tree. You've exceeded our expectations. I'll just have to get you to sign this. There you go. Approved for the loan. Loan agreement. The document outlining the terms and conditions of the 25 million shill loan. It's 38 pages long. Finally, I should let Teller know. We at Blomkist Bank hope to see you again. I have a feeling we're getting stuck with that loan, and it's gonna be a bad time. It feels a little weird, doesn't it? It's been years since I last saw you, and now we work together. It's been too long altogether. Last time must have been your dad's funeral. That's long ago. Jorgen was still with you then, wasn't he? He was. Let's not talk about this anymore. Don't you have work to do? Real supermarket. You seem excited. Tell me you got good news from the bank. We got the loan. Great, I shall initiate the second phase of the expansion then. Yes, you haven't told me what you've been up to. It would be a shame to ruin the surprise. Why don't you meet me at the shop tomorrow? I'll show you our new location. Can't wait. Alright, let me guess. We're gonna take over another part of town and just anger everyone. I'm working, boss. What? Okay. Alright. Order ground beef, stuff, that's fine. Redeem points. Okay, so nothing new, that's not surprising. So I don't really have a reason to not open the store right now. So let's see what happens. So she is going to go buy something. When she buys something, is Chester just going to run in from the back? Okay, she has effectively gotten an item. Oh, are you doing it, man? Okay, so not going to be efficient at it. But that's okay. That's still one less thing I have to do. I also don't know if he can handle, like, grabbing 4 or 5 items. This is amazing, chat. I'm saying chat as if I'm live on stream. This is amazing in general. I have a whole thing I don't have to deal with for right now, and it's one of the more tedious ones. Granted, I still would have rather had him working the register, but that's okay. Alright, this guy is almost always angry at me. I suspect at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'll still need to do some top off. But Chester running around should help a little bit. Okay. Noticing the less is getting a little low, Chester. It is your mom's fault, so fair enough, I guess. But I'm gonna need you to top that off. Okay. The sun was getting mad, and I think it's because of the mess. Alright, so let's see. Does Chester check out at the end of the day, or will he keep stocking for a little while? To be fair, that's a lot of items for that kid to keep up with. Especially since I don't actually know what we're paying him. Are we paying him? Okay, so we got 2 boxes of ground beef. We did not sell enough household items. I would have gotten the dirt if we would have done it early in the day, but we didn't know. So 1, 2, it's always showing as new for whatever. It'll save it at that. Okay, so that's all good news. I'm gonna be able to run around here. You know, Chester may not move the fastest. Alright. But it's still just one less thing. Okay. Okay, we've got these still to go. All right. I suspect we're getting pretty close to having everything topped off. So you're grabbing the eggs. And then I think... Oh, wait, we got the toothpaste. Yeah, so we got fish. Is that what you're going for? The fish or the apples? Oh, and there's the coffee. I think that coffee was it. And grab this. I do have 3 boxes. Was it really short that much bread? Oh yeah, it's a deep one, isn't it? I'm working, boss. What? Bye. Okay. I guess you just leave? Alright, so let's drop off our 2 boxes. I'm sure none of this will end badly, and I won't have to worry about any type of misbehavior that Chester might have. And I'm sure certainly without question, whatever location we are moving the new Discounty store to is not going to be a historic landmark such as the building next to us that belongs to John Key, or the fish auction to the south. The dilapidated ruin to the north, honestly, if it's that, if the villagers whine about it, it's like, alright, just suck it up and deal with it, because it's a building that's literally collapsing in on itself. Versus, like, that's got historic value. One could argue that there was some charm or historic value to the auction, even though it's been closed for a while, so really kind of not that big a deal. Like, it's a shame for a historic building like that to go to rot, but if it's literally being left to rot, then whatever. I also noticed there's an achievement I'm gonna get real fast, which is for 1 in-game hour, so 1 minute, to just block traffic. We're helping. We're helping boost the economy of this town by forcing everyone to stay in it. That's not how any of this works, but you know. We are a contributing member to society, and there's certainly nothing wrong about this. Why else would they give us an achievement if for no other reason than we are helping? Okay, so we should have about 15 more seconds. Home stretch. Okay, it should be 26 seconds after that. We get the achievement. Hey, an achievement. Hold up traffic by standing in front of a car for an hour. We've done a community service this day. Needless to say, I looked at some of the achievements. I was just trying to gauge how far the game is, and it looks like there's potentially 3 chapters. I'm assuming we'll start chapter 3 here. Hi, Teller. Town hero John Key. He saved Blomkast from ruin with his inventions, or so they say. What if I told you it was a lie? All of it. He stole the invention, claimed it as his own. The town needs a hero. A real hero. You, Elvis. Me? Not sure the townspeople would consider me their hero. Yeah, considering we're profiting off of them. Don't mind them. They don't know what's good for them. What does this have to do with the location for the new discounty? Are you expecting we expand into the old John J. Manson? A museum like Tammy suggested? This isn't a laughing matter. John Key's house? The townspeople won't like this at all. I understand your concern, but people will learn to love it. Why, though? After the tea shop incident, after Cornelius' campaign against Discounty, after all that you're going to tear down John Key's house to build a supermarket? Cornelius will be upset, of course, but he neglected the house and didn't pay the taxes. Discounty will generate tax revenue that will actually benefit the town. None of that matters anyway. The council has already approved it. It might take some time, but the townspeople will understand. I hope you're right. You'll notice that the shop has already been prepared for the expansion. Had a contractor expand as far as possible without tearing down the house. She added brand new fridges. Spend the next couple days getting things ready for the grand expansion. Ted will have new furniture in stock too. That's what I was figuring. Yep, and I just got achievement completed chapter 2. Alright, marketing. Okay, so I got posters to put up. How many posters? Let's go to the printer. Grab the next batch. Yeah, it's gonna go great. And I suspect we are going to investigate it, find out John Key actually is a fraud, and where we're like, look, see, we've proven everything's better. Is going to absolutely blow up in our faces because it'll like undermine the entire town and like why people live here and all that. It'll be fine. Nothing bad will come of this immediately. Alright. Yeah, so I haven't figured this one out yet. What's the deal with turns in this town? Turns? Well, it's regionally famous for its turns. You've got eyes in your sock as far as I can tell. Haven't you seen them? They're everywhere. I could hardly get a fish off the hook before having to chase them away. People used to come here to observe turns. We have a unique species here. They went and got some weird disease 15 years ago. Oh, I just thought they were seagulls. Uncultured like the rest of them. But they're everywhere, and if everything's named after terns, why do you sing a song about seagulls? Ugh. Let's discuss our trade deal. Redeem points. Heck yeah. Alright. So, we got the posters and all that. Let's go ahead and unlock the farther discount. Increase our profit margins. Gouge this poor man. I mean... all that. Upgrade our trade deal. Easy there, shopkeeper. One step at a time. Come back when you've proven yourself a valued member of the community. That's not gonna go the way you want it to. That's not gonna have the greatest results. And I've read the TV commercial. Alright. Okay, so nothing to do with her on this one. Yeah, and she's just being like, the ink is hardly dry. Fair enough. I know one of them restocks on Fridays. Oh, we got Trish. There's this whole running around frantically that happens. I knew it was a mistake to bank business with your kind. Oh, you read Cornelius' article about discounting? How could you do it? I don't know how he got away with it. The allegations are not true. I have no idea who the anonymous source is. Yeah, that's what they all say, shopkeeper. The press is after me. It's malicious intent. Blah, blah, blah. I swear it's not what it looks like. Yeah, look. You're new in the game, so I'll cut you some slack. Sure thing. I don't need your goods, but I'm buying them anyway. Upgrade your trade deal? I'm sorry, I can't deal with this right now. I need to prepare. What's going on, girl? Nothing. Just please leave me alone for the time being. Alright. So skip that one. Doesn't it take a load? Doesn't it take a loader to people to run a factory? Manufacturing plant. Nope. Apart from my technician, I employ only a few people here. A few subordinates I have, the fewer headaches I get. Let's discuss our trade deal. Fine. Upgrade our trade deal. Your shop is not big enough for more of my products. Don't ask me again until you've expanded. Okay, so needless to say, we're hard locked behind the next expansion, which is kind of what I guess is going to be the case. Because it makes sense, you get the shop on the very first chapter. Second chapter, you get your first expansion. Third chapter, you go for, like, your big expansion. I'm assuming that's the biggest it's gonna get. Oh, no, Eyes and Crayons Hardware. Deep cooler here, 125. Never mind for right now. I'm curious if we'll actually see the new furniture tomorrow. I could see that being how it works. Because I would like to absolutely confirm we get the furniture before we actually start buying. Cooler capacity, extra appeal. Did you want more oats? This is how you get more oats. This is such a mistake. What is our things for today? Discounting challenges, sell bananas, check out happy customers, crates. Redeem points. Okay. Yeah, so I think even that's not going to update till the next day. Periwinkle salmon. Alright, we're definitely going to need to rearrange a bunch of that. Okay. I'm assuming there's some, like, big drama going on in the town that I'm blissfully unaware of. And that Tammy is just using it against them. Right now I'm just chucking stuff in these freezers so they're in use. Okay, you can deal with that for a minute. I'm gonna clean up that spot of dirt. Spots of dirt. Alright. There's the happy customers. You okay, Mrs. Anderson? Alright. I see you just staring at the wall over there. Looking at the middle distance. I know how it is sometimes. Existential dread is kind of a kick in the pants. All right. This town loves its fish. The amount of fish I move compared to everything else is just really absurd. Okay. Now, I do wonder if I just... Oh, there you go. I do wonder if I just, like, leave him working here tonight, will he actually stock everything up for me and I don't have to worry about it in the morning? Who's getting mad? It's not my fault Miss Anderson just takes her sweet time. She literally has been here since before opening. Well, it's not my fault you got stuck in the wall, Miss Anderson. It's not fair that you take it out on me. wonder if we can talk to Cornelius about what's going on. Or if it's just something that's going to happen and we just wait for it. So we did not sell enough bananas. Alright, so we can order more product. Alright. Shampoo, apples, bread. Let's start moving some stuff around. Because now I can open this spot up more. There. Okay, we have not finished restocking everything. I am going to go with the option of walking out and seeing if this sorts itself out. It's probably not the reasonable or ethical thing to do, but hear me out, counter argument, I also don't care. Because we are going to be running a giant conglomerate empire, so you know, who really cares about the little people we step on along the way? You don't become the local superstore without crushing a few people under heel. I also forgot to take out my styrofoam packages. Don't let me catch you slacking. As far as I can tell, I'm not paying you. And I will take back every penny of that if I don't keep you seeing you work. I am suspecting just the way the game loads, either one, when we wake up in the morning it'll just be done, that everything's moved. Or two, it won't have any, like it won't have updated at all, kind of thing. We'll see. Alright, are we gonna have a newspaper accusing us of being awful? Because I'm assuming what happened is when we talked to the farmer, he was acting as if we had already read it. Erasing Bloomcast, Discounty to demolish historic landmark. The newly opened Discounty market is allegedly planning to demolish the birth home of town hero John Key. This comes shortly after another controversial expansion, but nothing seems to stop Discounty. Lemonade stand shut down by authorities. Written by Cornelius Key. Rumors spread quickly that lemonade stand that was opened on Haggle Street was a successful Rumors spread quickly that the successful lemonade stand that opened on Haggle Street. The success was short-lived as reports came that a customer had been poisoned by the lemonade. Okay, so no one restocks on Saturday. On marketing, all the posters are still up. So we're gonna wait here. My expectation is none of this is gonna go well. Welcome to Eisenkrantz Hardware. There's cooler here, that's 50. Never mind. Let me know if you want something else. Appealing cooler? Yes, these are the same ones we had earlier. I do want to buy the better coolers, but as I mentioned the last couple episodes, I much prefer the deep cooler over the one that improves the frequency of sales. It'll just be easier to manage. I must say, those chocolate bars you sell are simply too good. Didn't take you for someone who would enjoy Swiss chocolate. What do you mean by that? Don't you know, it's just their target demographic seems to be younger than you. Bish posh, I'm fresh as a fiddle. I'm down with the onions. Happy you like them. I was kind of curious if I was going to be able to do some type of dialogue. Oh. Okay. So we've already got the backhoe in place. Did you go to bed last night? Has your family seen you? No? Good. Good. Alright. Periwinkle salmon, sell produce, that should be an easy one. Order crates, that'll probably be easy enough. Nothing new here. I think we're gonna get nothing new on any of that. Alright, so let me go ahead and since you couldn't handle getting this done by pulling an all-nighter, not naming names here, but you know, someone would think if you didn't sleep, you'd at least get the job done that I do every single afternoon before you worked here. Just saying. Not trying to point any fingers, though I am pointing my entire hand generally in your direction. But no, it's okay. I'll do all the work. This is coming out of your pay, though. All $0 of it. Because, genuinely, as far as I can tell, we're not paying this kid. I did not see it reflected in any of the numbers I saw. Very, very genuinely, I do not believe we are paying this kid. Yeah, so once the store expands... Well, that's a deep one, isn't it? Oh, so you can grab another stack of these. Once the store expands again, it is going to be a thing that every chance I get to buy the deep crates or whatever they're called, we will be. It's a shame he can't work the till, because very genuinely, I would be able to, like, leave the store. Not that I actually could think of anything I need to work on in the meantime, but, you know, on principle. So with the targeting... You can only handle, like, one shelf at a time, regardless of what frequency of goods. It's also not smart enough to grab from other stacks. Alright, what are we missing? So we don't have more of this. He's grabbing the energy drink now, I believe. Or he's not. Close enough. Open her up. Yeah, it says an appeal of 2 out of 5. That's an appeal of 2 out of 5. So one would assume if I get a bunch of these fridges, and then I put the fish thing behind them, I'd be able to potentially boost it to 4 out of 5. And then I suspect after that it'd be getting the brand, like brand labeling or whatever would let me push it up to 5 out of 5. I didn't see Miss Anderson here today. Okay. Not a lot of items in a lot of these carts. Okay, we got our produce. Also, good on these people buying like entire week's worth of groceries every single day. I much appreciate that. Okay, so you're not getting the lettuce. So I will. There's a mess to deal with here. Alright, so we're going to run out of salmon pretty soon, but that's okay. I believe we'll be able to start restocking a bunch of that the next in-game day. Alright. So I got the salmon and the produce, I believe, were the two things I had to sell today, so we're solidly good. Alright. Alright. That's everyone. And no mess. So it does make me curious, you know, when we get those last items, because we get 4 of the items from the vendors, which puts up 20 cents, so it'll be 5 more items I can get in the store. If they give us any meaningful expansion, I believe we can handle the last 5 items easily. My assumption of what'll happen there to improve things is we'll get stuff to improve, like, the desirability of a bunch of stuff. And that'll be a whole thing. Alright, so let's go here. So still can't do anything with this. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's also an achievement for ordering enough stuff to completely fill the truck. Okay, do you need oats on the shelf? We'll take the oats. Alright, that farmer's goods are just not moving. Ooh, we got down to just a single individual fish stick left over there. The fishy fish sticks, I mean. I think you're headed towards a meteorite. We need the energy drink. All right. We could smash the boxes. How are the bananas? Okay, apples need to be restocked. Toothpaste needs to be restocked. Yeah, so he's definitely not good enough to keep the store restocked during the day kind of thing. Or sorry, in the evening, like by himself, just get it all topped off kind of deal. But he definitely does well enough that during the day helps mitigate some of the fires. Where like an item could go out of stock on the shelves entirely. Now granted, there's definitely going to be ways I can improve this. Like as I put down the merchandise, you know, where the sodas are located right here versus there, that's good. Where these home goods are right here versus there, that's good. That bread versus there is not good. The fish all the way over there is not good. You get the idea. So this really should be moved over there. But I'm going to worry about that when we have the actual expansion. So what am I missing? You're getting the toilet paper. I don't have any more periwinkle. I don't have any more fishy fish. He stopped moving, so the store's done. Okay. I'm hoping I get more of those fridges, honestly. Those fridges look like they'd be really good, that they can carry that much more. And then, like, bigger shelves that just carry everything kind of deal. But we'll see. For right now, though, I don't think we have a new thing. I'm mostly waiting for that construction to kick off. Because my guess is once the construction kicks off, then I might be able to get this spot unlocked. We can't really do anything to that yet. But I think there's one other that I couldn't interact with. We can figure out what's happening in that back area, too. Okay, marketing. Oh, the posters are still up. Grab the soda can. And a soda can. It's actually kind of a curiosity when you think about it. So, like, the town clearly was falling into a bad way. You've got all these businesses. Okay, we got new stuff here. Welcome to Isaac Cram's Hardware. What are you? This card machine here? 500. I'll take it. It's a deal. I don't know what that does. Feeling cooler? Never mind. Alright, let me know if you need anything. I don't know what the coffee machine does. Maybe it makes people move faster? Offers energizing cup of coffee to make them faster. Alright. Are you still working? You are allowed to sleep, you know that, right? So my guess is that the coffee applies to anyone who walks in that circle. So that'll work for right now. There we go. I just need him to move. Because the hope here is the people come through and walk in between here to get their goods a lot. And that might boost the coffee. We'll see. Alright, so let's run around. See if anything new comes up. I don't think there will be. We could run to all our points of contact and see if anything's going on with any of them. It's entirely possible we have... Good. Great to hear. What do you actually produce? Mainly different kinds of plastic products. We also deal in toiletries and cleansing products. That's a lot of stuff we don't sell at Discounty yet. I see what you did there. Get your little shop running before we talk business. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Redeem the points. Perk points. Alright. More crates. Let's not learn our lessons. Oh yeah, just give it all to me. Your son will love dragging all this crap around the store. I mean, it'd be great to sell these products in our local Discounty branch store at affordable rates and affordable prices. It's almost like it's Discounty. That's an interesting problem you got there. I might be overstocking some of these things. I probably should learn my lesson about that. Probably. There we go. Alright, let's go check in the farm. He'll probably want to sell me like 4 more boxes of oats, and I'll just stare at him blankly going, what do you want me to do with these? That's the big thing, is I'm probably going to need to, the next time we get a perk point from the farm, get the stand that's supposed to let me producing. I'll never understand how you could get yourself to sell that lard and lean ground beef. They don't treat their cattle well. You could taste it when the animals are poorly treated. It goes to the meat. Well, not everybody can afford animal welfare. Can they really afford meat then? If you're gonna kill a cow, you should at least treat it well. A little hypocritical, don't you think? Not to get all philosophical, frivolous. Look, man, words are hard with you, but humans consume a lot and give little back. Our existence is hypocritical. I mean, you're just spitting facts right now. We definitely hose the environment pretty horrifically in a lot of our practice and be like, oh, it's someone else's problem to deal with later. No, this will never come back to bite us in the butt. Don't worry. We could just exploit the land to the maximum without any concerns about any reoccurring problems and down the line consequences of exploiting the things in ways that the world has never had any comparable landmark against. It's definitely not a problem. Alright. Oh, hi, Elvis. I was just about to head to the meeting at Sparklift. Oh, who are you meeting with? Dad, I mean, the CEO of Poseidon's Gallery, Mr. Isaac Vinderhoff. Oh, a family-run business? Were you born in the Fishy Sticks Empire? Yeah, most of the people are wrong about this. Actually, I had to work twice as hard to be taken seriously as Poseidon's Gallery branch lead. I see. Alright. So I got nothing more to get out of you. I gotta sell just a couple more fishy fish sticks. And considering I've got one more in a box, I don't think I'm gonna sell a whole lot till it's restock time. Oh, it's you. What are you up to? Fixing nets for tomorrow's haul. If my old sewing machine doesn't fail me, that is. Can't you just buy fishing nets? If you want to catch something? No. So, a lot of salmon. And I mean a lot of salmon. Before we can do that. So, honestly, it doesn't seem like there's anything for me to work on this in-game day. We are just good. Judging by the way a lot of this game, when it's had something I've had to wait for, it's been 3 days, or the very next day. And I think this is day 3. I suspect we're going to see the construction start. Okay, marketing. One poster has come down. Disappointing. What? Not only did you take over the tea shop, I didn't take over. Why'd you get an amateur? Oh, that's amateur renovations. I don't have any say in it. As a craftsman myself, I cannot accept amateurism. That and scabs. Okay, so who was it that restocks on Mondays? Was it the farmer? I really wish there was a place in the UI or some type of prompt or something that I could, like, that I could just be here or something like that and see where, like, where I can go to get my stuff right now. I mean, I really should just memorize it, but man, I am struggling. There's a deep cooler. It's here. Yep. 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 I will take all your deep everythings. Okay, because we could use that to start swapping out some of our shallow shelves. I almost need like a notepad being like, you check on this person at this time, that person at that time. Okay, we already had the dialogue about how the townspeople are, so we're just going to rush through there. Oh, heck yeah. So you're the one who restocks today. Cool. Probably the best one to restock today. Now, downside is, the rate we're moving her product, we are going to just run it out before we're ready to do more. But that's fine. No, it hasn't begun construction yet. Fishy sticks, fishy sticks, fishy fishes. You, You okay there, buddy? Alright, so I gotta watch that I don't accidentally trap him back there. It's not the kind of problem I expected to have, but you know. All right. So let's see, what do I think we could use the deep ones for the most? We don't have one of these on a deep one here. And actually, for that matter, can I get you moved in a way that we can make this work? Yeah, it's 3 by 3. Let's go ahead and grab you. Were fish down there? No, you were fishy fishes. Okay, those have nicer shelves. You already have that deeper. Those are deeper shelves there. I actually have mostly deep shelves here. Are you just a regular cooler and appealing? So those ones are all set up. Gonna open the store so we're not too late. Order crates of white bread, sell processed foods, and order a crate. Yeah, so we'll have that done today. So I need one more. These are the peeling ones. I genuinely, like, literally might already have all of these on deep coolers or appealing coolers. Let's for right now just shove one of these way over here in the corner. I could deal with that later. So we got these 5 we're going to sell, so I don't really need more coolers just yet, but I'm assuming once we expand the store, we'll have that bigger one. Okay, so it seems like these only speed up people while they're nearby. Or no, they stay sped up. Alright. Okay, we've already sold all the processed stuff today. And honestly, I'm noticing a lot of bread selling. Oh, just from the animation, I thought he was getting stuck on something. It'll be curious when the store increases in size, what I have to figure out. I'm sure it's the kind of game where you can absolutely, like, min-max your store. To make sure your customers are getting, like, as many goods that they're getting pressured into buying as possible. Yeah, so you get coffee and it gives them a boost for a little while. And then they go back down to speed. So it almost feels like what I should do is try to have like an intersection point in the middle of the store that we put the coffee. So as people are looking for their goods and passing by, they're like re-upping the buff. Because of the number of products we're seeing, I don't think, like, it's something meaningful to max out how much products you've got on the floor total. Okay, so no mess today. And everyone loved service. Nothing but perfect service. 100% day. We impulse sell a lot of coffee. Good on you, because that coffee shelf only carries 10, and we sold like something like 13, 14 of it. And it's still mostly stocked. Okay, I have to get at least 2 crates of white bread. So energy drink, this, 1, 2. All right. You can drop this off. Got eggs to drop off. Got energy drinks to drop off. Okay, we got the one toothpaste that's way over here. Just trying to thin it out a little bit. Grab the toilet paper. Grab the plastic straws. Okay, so we got that. Apples. You can actually apparently reach really far for restocking. Alright, so let's check what we got down here. We've got the fish. You get the fishy fish sticks. We don't have more salmon, so that's all stocked. That's all stocked. Ah, there's lettuce. Okay. All right. This is mostly gonna be tricky because of the sheer number of stuff I've got to move still. All right, let's run down here. Oh. Hey, hey, ho, ho. That supermarket's gotta go. What's going on? Cheap prices come at a cost. Blumkestians won't be crossed. First you take Dale's tea shop, then fog fills the forest, then the ocean turns green and our tap water becomes unfit for consumption. Now you dare demolish the very essence of this town to expand your ridiculous supermarket? Have you not had enough of our misery? I don't see anyone talking. Let's see. Progress does not have to come at the expense of our heritage. I respect the heritage as much as the next Blomkastian, but we can't let that stand in the way of progress. Where are you going? When do people stop protecting that sorry excuse of a house and get on with it? Here's a story to report on, Cornelius. John Key didn't even invent the key ring. Your so-called hero is a fraud. Yes. Everyone knows that, Tammy. It's not the point. Tell her, we are not interested in your pleas. This is a protest. We will not yield. What have we done? Hey, hey, ho, ho. That supermarket's gotta go. Over here. What do we do? Now don't panic. These people are all riled up. I suggest we retreat for now. Let them cool off. Get some sleep. Think of a way to get out of this. We'll get through this together. Trust me. I got stuff I've got to do. I don't got time to sleep. I got work to be done, Auntie. You foisted this whole thing on me and made me make terrible decisions when we have, like, abandoned buildings we could easily take instead. Leaving me to do all the real work around here, which they've then had to outsource onto a small child. That way we can exploit, I mean, work with them. Okay. Hey, look, the kid's not here for once. I'm kind of hoping it's just they changed the location, or like, because we pointed out that there's that that demolished building outside of town. That would genuinely not be a bad place for it. Sure, it's not as convenient as being right in the center of town or whatever. But the whole thing. I also really appreciate that it wasn't even contested. It's like, yeah, he's a fraud. It's like, well, we all know he's a fraud. All right. I have bad news. They're still there? They're still there. But they won't last long, surely. What about the construction site? I told the builder to hold off for now. Let's not push these people farther until things have cooled down. Probably for the best. What do we do then? I say we open the shop as normal, push through as if nothing's happening. Marketing. Alright, so I gotta go back and fetch posters. I did notice that Mrs. Anderson was not waiting for us, like, since the construction thing started. She wasn't showing up at the store. Which, I don't know if I commented on it. I guess he's up there busy protesting us? What's with the commotion in town? You haven't heard? Nuh-uh. Well, people are protesting the shop. I think they were unhappy with their expansion plans. Oh dear, protests? Were people talking about me? No. What about Poseidon's Gallery? Fishy sticks? No, I haven't heard anything like that. I think they're dissatisfied only with this county and... Oh, thank fate. I couldn't handle another situation like that. You've been through something like this? Plenty of times. Let's just say people aren't happy about factories in their harbors. What do I do? You could put out an apology statement, then proceed with the expansion anyway. If I were you, I'd write it out though, without commenting. Most shoppers don't care about Blomkest anyways. To them, it's just a place to shop. You should leave. The Science Gallery is trying to stay neutral in this matter, and we intend to keep it that way. We are... What are those people thinking? How dare they stand in the way of progress? Toots. Oh, I can't even... I don't even think I can do any of the trade deal stuff. Okay, I guess... I guess we just don't do any of the business with our trade partners. That'll be our inventory running out. Cool. That's certainly not going to have any problems. It's fine. Okay, so we got your poster up. I guess we just... Stop the protest somehow. I should not have trusted you. What about our trade deal? That's really all you care about? Disappointing. Yeah, he's just using regular dialogue. I knew I couldn't trust you, shopkeeper. You're all the same. Get out of here. We will not yield. Bye. I guess Chester's not gonna work while the protests are outside. I hope this will all be over soon. But Chester... I have a feeling we're not selling many products today, chat. I keep saying that as if I expect an answer, but you know, this is a recording, so you know, that's not gonna happen. Well, the business is open. Will anyone show up? I'm expecting to be like all of like 5 customers the whole day or something. Pretty much what I was expecting. Hey James, you're always pissed off when you get here. Now you don't have to wait for anyone. You can just hustle through, grab your items, and you know, do your sale and all that. Cause like it's just you and me, buddy. How are you doing? How's the family? Do you have a family? I don't actually know. Please, it's so lonely in here. Like, normally I'm being overwhelmed by customers right now. Needless to say, that's not happening. Go ahead and grab a stack of bread. It's okay, we'll just stock it up and we'll let the... Get those people under control, will you? How about you get the dirt on your shoes under control, Tammy? Oh, you're just buying an apple and a candy bar. My apologies. That make you weren't even gonna buy the apple. The apple was bonus. I don't think we're making much money today. I had 4 customers for the day. Making like $400. Yep. Now I'm gonna put a whole lot of effort into restocking all this. Everything else is looking fine except for this, which I can't get right now. Sure, why not? More cinematics? So let's do a run around, see if any cinematics trigger. So he said, my thought is that this spot over here becomes this county. Because you got this big old place here. That could easily be like a genuinely really big supermarket. It's got a direct attachment to the highway. Running a business is about exactly where your customers draw the line. You failed. Yeah, so no one's gonna work with us. Alright, so basically, there is a whole lot of absolutely nothing I can do right now. You knew about this, didn't you? I'm sorry. Yep. And to be fair, we've been burned a lot of bridges along the way. I'm not taking any shifts to get rid of that angry mob, boss. Sorry. I don't like this unrest at all. Please meet their demands and make it stop. Please. Can I, like, talk to one of them? And perhaps discuss alternative options? No, did you not heed my warnings? You dare dishonor this town's heritage. For the glory of John Key! Alright, so there's nothing. Just gonna go on the assumption there's not a whole lot I can do. Let's reconvene tomorrow. Trust me. Alright. Let's reconvene tomorrow. Trust me. No. Trusting you did not go well. Alright. So marketing. Need to get some more of our posters. I just want to expand my store. Alright. So I can run down here to this area. I probably should not be buying the posters and putting them up because they're making crap all money. But I am going to keep doing it because, it's not a whole lot else for me to work on right now. Yeah. Okay, so no new dialogue. No reason to even worry about any of that. 2 crates of toilet paper, sell soft drinks. I don't think either. Well, I mean, the crates I can make happen. Meanwhile, I'll grab the energy drink. Saw you bought some coffee. Got some apples. Grab that banana. Not much else for you to restock. They got a couple things that aren't quite full, but not enough to get too busy about. Okay. Was anything obviously low? Not really. So now I guess we just longingly stare out the door. It's like when you're working in retail and you have extended holiday hours, but no one bothered to tell your customers that you have extended holiday hours. So you hit that point where the store normally closes, and then like nobody shows up after that. Okay. Okay. Is that Miss Anderson? And she's shopping after all? This should be opening to bargain with her. I must confront her, but I better choose my words carefully. One second, Miss Anderson. Oh, Elvis, I did not see you at all. How do you do, dear? Hey there, how can I help you? Oh, don't mind little old me. Just need a few things. And some milk. That'll be all. I guess we all need to do our shopping. You are right about that, Elvis. It's difficult though, you know? Selling people things when your shop is barricaded by protesters. I suppose you have suffered enough. Let us bargain. Meet me outside once your shift is over. Bye. This is the moment when you're like, oh, you need that meat? Sorry, we're sold out. Just like removes the entire shelf, walks it out back. No, don't worry. I did notice when I talked to her, it did add the milk onto her shopping list. It wasn't there to start with. Oh, Miss Anderson. I'm gonna need you to step it up just a little bit there. I'm gonna miss my meeting with Miss Anderson. She'll probably be pretty pissed off when I'm really late. Want it to be something really minor, like we put a plaque on the building. It didn't let, for the record, I was trying to leave the building and it wasn't letting me. You asked for our demands. I think we're ready to proceed. First of all, there will be no demolishing of John Key's old house. It doesn't matter if he was a fraud. But Teller owns the building now, doesn't she? Insignificant details. Know that you will feel the wrath of the people if you dare lay hands on that building. Now, for the other matter, Blomkast has been showing symptoms of escalating environmental distress. Surely I can't be blamed for the ocean turning green, or the drinking water turning sour. We cannot rule out your involvement. Finding out who is to blame and how to fix it is now your headache. We are done here, folks. Let us pack up. Elvis conceded. We did not yield. Please come speak to me afterwards. I will outline the issues at hand. We did not yield. About your demands. I presume you two have witnessed the strain on our environment. Cornelius has been so kind as to keep me informed through his marvelous articles. First of all, we have set up a fundraiser to have these issues looked at. Turns out Elmer has spent most of the budget on the park. It would be becoming of you to make a generous donation of 15,000 shills. Meanwhile, you must investigate the environmental issues plaguing Blomkast. The water of Blomkast Inlet is defiled by green water and devoid of marine life. Find out what happened to the sea. Furthermore, the town's water supply has been contaminated by an unknown source. Find out what has happened with the water supply. Finally, the council completed a report of the fog, but nobody provided a satisfying explanation to the public. Find the cause of the fog. All of these things suspiciously coincide with the opening of the continued growth of this county. If you are innocent as you claim, then find out who is to blame. Now, where would you like to start? I'd like to work on your demands. Yes? About the Green Sea. Reports state that the pollution of the fish rapidly declining and the ocean is green. My advice would be to head to the harbor. Alright. Chapter 3. And let me guess. I'm going to talk to each of them and it's going to advance my stuff. I'm working on it, Fisher. I promise. We can't have people like you come destroy our town. Just when was Fisher starting to open up to me? Now it seems worse than ever. Let's discuss our trade deal. So you'd like to change a trade deal? Yeah, because, like, we may be in this whole protest thing, but I got product to move, man. Your product. About the sea turning green. Making rounds to see who else you could blame for the problems you've caused, Elvis? I have no other choice than to get to the bottom of this. Just take a look at the ocean. It's green. You must have some idea what could be causing this. There's one thing. I've been woken up in the middle of the night by some commotion outside. I didn't think much of it. Thought it might have been some rascals. When was this? You expect me to know I was asleep when it happens. Commotion at the harbor in the middle of the night? It's definitely worth looking into. But I should talk to Barbara first. The nerve of you, kid, after everything you've done to our town, I think you should look at yourself in the mirror before asking more of us. But money? Fisher. Broski, pal. How are you going to operate at a, paper-thin margins of fishing? It's not actually paper. Can't believe Cornelius would misquote me like this. He wrote about you too? At least I'm not the only one he's slandering. At least I'm not the only one. Who's he to scrutinize, Poseidon Gallery's business practices? I don't know what's gotten into him. I know, right? He was so friendly when I first came, advertised fish sticks for free and everything. It's weird. I'll ask Dad. He knows the editor-in-chief of the Herald. Let's discuss our trade deal. I'd like to discuss our trade deal. Alright. Redeem points. Let's go here. Give me a discount. Okay. About the sea turn green. Poseidon's Gathering will be happy to lend an aid in your noble cause of restoring the environment. That said, I have no comment on the aforementioned incident, and Poseidon cannot risk guilt by association. What are you on about, Barbara? Poseidon Galleries takes pride in following the regulations, especially those pertaining to the safeguarding of the environment. What's with the corporate speech? Are you hiding something, Barbara? Poseidon's Gallery refuses to engage with this baseless rumor. We stand with the environment always. Was that all? Actually, Fisher mentioned hearing some commotion in the night recently. Have you heard anything about that? I haven't heard anything like that. I'm never at the harbor at night. Okay. Her behavior is certainly fishy. No pun intended. But I guess I need to pursue other leads now. Alright, so before we worry about any environmental stuff, you know, anything of a meaningful concern to people here, instead, I'm gonna take my fish and I'm going to put it in my store. My son, how did it go? Dad, please. Oh, sorry, Chester. Hello there, shopkeeper. What a delight to see you, the young man doing something meaningful with his life. I hope he isn't pulling too many pranks on you. You know how he is. Dad, please. So, Elvis, how's he keeping? He's been a great help so far. Really? He's a good boy. I knew he'd excel if he gave it a go. Does that mean I'm not grounded anymore? Well, there's no need to spend your spare time at Sparcliffe. Now you're working at this county. Hey, buddy! It's good to have you back doing all the work. I've missed you. And your arms that pick up all the stuff. That sounded way more awkward than I wanted it to. But, buddy, pal, have you been lifting? Yes? The produce? Excellent. That's the only thing I want you lifting, and don't you ever skip a shift again. Anyways, back on with this. So, now to actually get back to dealing with, like, the whole environment garbage or whatever the heck they wanted out of me, I don't know. We're gonna run down here. Ooh, should I check on... Oh. Household booster. This magnificent cooler is 300. Okay. That's a regular shelf. Wait, what? Deep shelf. Oh, okay, so we got the deep... Alright, so it's not following a format I'm expecting. Okay, so that's something I'll deal with not right now. For right now, let's work on this nonsense. I want to see if I can't just go directly into the factory. I cannot. So I don't see anything obvious here. I don't want to talk today. I'll fix everything. If you want to fish, please be quick about it. So clearly, Barbara is somehow involved in this. And I'm assuming she won't want to talk to me either. About the commotion at night. Fisherman mentioned he heard a commotion at night recently. He thought it could be connected to the water turning green. I haven't heard anything like that. I'm never at the harbor at night. Okay. Toots. So, one thing I'm thinking is we could certainly go here at night. What's this? Find someone who knows about it. Well, let's start talking to everybody we see. Quite a mess you found yourself in, partner. You don't say. Hang in there, it'll pass. I heard you working on it anyway. Go get him. How's it going? Nightly commotion at the harbor. Yeah, actually, I did see. Never mind. Nothing. I'm afraid. Everything all right, Ted? I'm fine. Yes. Yes, everything is fine. Did it get very hot in here? Ted, please. Really, I need to know what's going on. My marriage, Grace, and I've grown distant. She's gone through a lot, and I haven't been the best support. Recently, I started going down to the hardware store at night to get away from everything, and to get some fresh air. One night, I was standing by the highway looking over the beautiful inlet, and I saw something down by the harbor. I heard a loud noise, and I don't know. I think somebody might have been dumping something in the ocean. Well, it certainly is explained discoloration. Could you see who it was? It's not easy to make out what's happening from the top of the cliff. Shame. You could try to stay around the harbor at night. I think it was close to midnight when I saw it. See you at Eisenkind's Hardware. Ooh, I have to be there 30 seconds before midnight. Needless to say, we are passing out trying to get home from that. Did we unlock this? Wait, the rats are by the highway? Were they always here? I wonder if Teller's aware of this. I went to Sparkcliff the other day for an appointment. Never did like the big city, to be honest. Maybe that's why I never moved out of Blomkest. But you came from even bigger city. How was life in Monocre? Blomkest is definitely less busy than Monocre. But in a way, it's as if I've been here always. And there isn't much for me in Monocre anyways. Rats on the highway. So, you've noticed those scamps there too. Have you tried? Calling pest control didn't work. And these rats aren't normal. I'd say they've been eating toxic waste. It's almost as if they glow. Toxic waste? How would you even come about something like that? I need to give the rats something they want. Maybe someone who works here might know what that could be. Always count on me if you need help running this county. Alright. So toxic waste. That is a very specific thing. For the record, if we stay out past 11:30, it's going to be very difficult to run all the way home in 30 seconds. And that's assuming there's no delay. Why is that one? There's one of them was not fogged at all. Toxic waste. Alright, well I've got a little over 3 minutes till things get dicey. There's a good chance we're passing out for the first time tonight, because I'm guessing I kind of really need that fast travel to get there. That's fine. We'll focus on that. So it looks like this might be involved in getting us that fast travel, and I suspect it will be involved in getting one of the trade deals, because it coincidentally is three separate things we have to take care of. And I do suspect we'll have to get our trade deals sorted to do that. Restore the blue of the sea. Enter the harbor after 2330. Okay. Toxic waste. Let's go up towards the factory. My expectation is Tammy is pollution dumping. Alright. So this is worse because this also implies, with the 2330, I have to go there after 2330. Now, unless it gives me a cinematic that kicks me back home afterwards, it might be trading off passing out from exhaustion or not. Now, granted, it warned me that, like, be home before midnight or we'll pass out. Now, it could be a hard, you hit midnight and pass out. It could be those things, you hit midnight and you start slowing down. We have not passed out yet. And if it is the second, that gives me some options, because then I can try and run back in the 30 seconds I have, assuming it doesn't eat up those 30 seconds with whatever the cinematic is. Yeah, so toxic waste. So we don't have anything directly we can sell that would imply being toxic. My assumption is we would find something. And even the trash we have doesn't get impacted. They glow a bit. It's also possible that we expand our trade deals and we find out that Tammy, like, her last thing is like glow-in-the-dark stickers or something. So it's not truly toxic waste. I mean, potentially it still is because glow in the dark. But, it could be something like that. It could also be nondescript barrel we find or whatever. I don't know. It could also be that as we access this area, we might get a whole... Because that's, one of the things I implied might be a thing previously, is that maybe we unlock one more area in this Stage 3. Because we think about Stage 1, we had the town, or Chapter 1. By the time we hit Chapter 2... I had unlocked the factory. Gotta wait till 30 after. But, so Chapter 3, it would make sense that potentially we open up one more area. Alright, so it says, enter the harbor after 2330. It also amuses me with these games, like, don't stay after midnight, you'll pass out. And you're like, okay, don't be wrong, you can't stay up super duper late if you're not also adjusting your sleeping schedule or whatever. Of course I had to come down here in the foggiest of evenings, didn't I? Ted said he saw something being dumped into the harbor. Odd, no one seems to be here. Sigh. It's almost midnight. I guess nothing's gonna happen. Ah! Well, that would explain the green color. What pipe is this? Was it always here? Who goes there? Fisher, is that you? The pipe belongs to Poseidon's gallery. But don't forget, the true culprit lies in the forest. What? Who are you? Wait, come back. Whoever that was, they seem to know the pipe belongs to Barbara. I guess Barbara is a bit dodgy with her answers. I should confront her about this claim. Run! Go! Like the wind. It's actually not looking like it's going to be that bad. Note to self, it takes all of like 10 seconds to get here. All right. Now, before we go farther, it is going to be that time. So that's going to be the end of this episode. We'll have to pick up on the next one to see what happens next, which for me is only going to be about 5-10 minutes while I quickly use the restroom to then start the next recording. But for you, it's going to be a whole extra day because I'm trying to keep these down to about 2 hours. That way they're not these giant, 8-hour things. But thank you so much for tuning in and all that good stuff. I do hope to see you in the next one. And thank you again for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe.